Are we
Hello,
ready?
we are here. We have starting music at a request from my dad.
Yay!
We did it. We have starting music. Oh, Barley's breaking in.
Oh, he's coming. He wants to have a party with us. You can come in. Don't worry. Come
So
on,
that's
bud.
the end of our starting music. Thank you for listening. Thanks to YouTube for having royalty-free music. It helps us out.
Hopefully it was a cool, relaxing vibe.
Okay, so I've got the iPad up here, and we should be live on there. All right, tonight we're doing kind of Super Bowl-y, snacky, steak, sandwichy, chippies, and drinkies.
And drinkies. And rise.
Fresh, what's up from the woods? Dude, your camping trips, I'm so jealous of. They look amazing.
Aw.
You should see his, I'll show you his pictures. It's like
Yeah.
amazing. I would love to do stuff like that.
It's not like winter camping though.
Well, it's winter. They're in southern Missouri, so it still gets pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get down with the winter camping quite yet.
Tell us, okay, so we're making steak sandwiches. We made
Yes.
a homemade, like a gluten-free bread, which you can see there, sort of.
Sort of. So allow me to lift it. It's actually, we had some trouble with some yeast today, and this was the second attempt, and a lot better than the first attempt. But as a gluten,
Usually, we've done this twice before, and it's worked out
yes.
really well.
so this particular focaccia ended up actually rising a lot better than the first one we did this morning. Pardon me. And well, I think we ate half of the first loaf too. Anyways, this morning we were really hungry. But yeah, so just in case the bread doesn't cut well up to our standards, we did last minute shop and buy focaccia bread or ciabatta bread for our steak sandwich, which we were inspired by Gordon Ramsay and one of actually Kale's favorite.
I feel like, does our audio match our lips right now, you guys? Someone let me know, because when I'm looking at my screen, it doesn't look like it. So, someone let me know. Anyways, these shirts that we're wearing today
Yes.
are awesome.
Thank you.
Oh no! There we are.
Oh, here we go.
We're having like, oh, today's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
No, it's okay.
Today's gonna be one of those days.
We'll get through it. It's fine.
Audio isn't synced. All right,
Is not synced?
it's a little off. Hold on, guys. Okay,
Much better. Huh?
maybe.
Maybe? Yeah. No, I think it's better. Look at my. It's moving pretty quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see if we're back live, though. That's the question, on the same stream. It says we're back live.
Let's hope.
Are we back live on the same stream? Let's see. Live. Oh, my mic is getting caught on stuff. Okay, we're live.
We're live. Woo! High five.
We did it.
Yay!
We're back.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's off again.
Well, it's up to you, love.
What's happening, you guys?
If you guys are okay with it, I'm okay with it, but
I'm not okay with it.
I understand.
Hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Something's happening with our stupid... All right. Okay, we'll keep going.
We're going. Cool. All right.
Make the drinks.
So wait, no, let's recircle back. So we're making a steak sandwich with potentially focaccia bread, if not ciabatta bread, inspired by Gordon Ramsay with a spicy relish. And then
Tomato relish.
we're gonna do also homemade potato chips, which we've never done. I'm a huge, huge fan. I will do potato chips over chocolate any day because I love salty. And then French onion dip, because why not? We love that for game days versus buying it in a jar or one of the little containers. No disrespect, they're still delicious. But we're gonna do it from scratch. And then, last but not least, on football, instead of drinking a beer, we're gonna do some raw whiskey. So,
Yeah.
first things first, we were inspired by classics. That's been the kind of the go-to lately. So we're gonna do a Monte Carlo, which goes back until like the early 1900s. It's Prohibition era.
I thought you said 1800s.
1800s, I'm sorry. Benedictine was established in 1863, which is this really cool herbal liqueur, kind of sweet, but really, really complements when you're pairing it with a nice rye, because ryes tend to be a little bit hot. They recommend doing like Old Overhost, but we saw Elijah Craig and we're like, why not? So, first things first, you're gonna do 2 ounces of your rye. And we're putting it in a stirring tin versus a shaker because this is a stirred cocktail. Now we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of Benedictine, which is gonna be, because we're doubling this, we're gonna do 1 ounce. And then you can do equal parts Peychaud's and Angostura. They say the original way of doing it was just only Angostura, but we're gonna start it that way and then flip it the other way. So just 4 dashes because there's 2 drinks. Now we'll add a couple ice cubes. Stir her up. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Now, why do we put the ice at the end of the cocktail before stirring it?
So it doesn't water it down.
Yeah. Now this one, you will put a lemon twist on top and serve it in a rocks glass. Oh, one thing I forgot to do, Levy. Do you want to grab a large cube, please?
Yes.
Serve us in a large cube. You know, those, we do the big ball ice, which is kind of cool.
Got a couple ones that we already made. These were like the clear ice ones that didn't quite freeze all the way. So that's what we're using.
They look like moons.
We don't waste them.
Ta-da!
What's up, Van Shay?
And then
Valente, how's it going, everyone?
little twisty twist.
Juan, Rye Guy. Our audio's off tonight. Something's messed up.
It's okay. We could look like those old movies that had subtitles, and then the lips were synced.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really bothering me.
It's okay though. Let's get you a cocktail, Lovey.
Woo!
All right, here we go. So, classic Monte Carlo.
Yes.
There's a lot of stories behind the actual Monte Carlo. Nobody really knows why it's called a Monte Carlo, but it's one of the featured drinks in, what is it, where they do the Grand Prix?
Oh yeah,
It's like
Monaco.
Monaco, that race.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this is good.
That's really
Cheers
good.
again. Woohoo! So, cheers to racing. So now it's time to do a crap load of prep. So,
Okay.
First things first.
We gotta start on the chips. So,
We preheated the deep fryer,
deep fryer's preheated.
and if you don't have that, you can
We
use
got
a
our
Dutch oven.
potatoes. our GoPro turned off. Tonight's great.
It's all good. It's all good.
Stand by.
Deep fryer is going all, and we have it with vegetable oil. You want to do a high temp frying oil where it's not going to necessarily smoke, which is super important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get a nice tin pan, line it with a bunch of paper towels, because when you're frying them, we're going to toss them out onto a pan lined with paper. Cool? Now, in addition to that, we're also going to get a big pan like this, not the one I hit upside the head with kale, right?
Oh yeah, you did. I mean, you do that.
But we're going to get this going just slightly warm because we're going to caramelize a lot of onions for our French onion dip. So starting this very low. Now, we are going to go with a Yukon Gold potato. And the reason why?
Because you told me starchier.
Less starchy.
Less starchy.
Yeah, it's a softer
Oh, because
potato.
you have to get the starch out of the potatoes before you fry them.
Yeah, so you want to kind of dilute that out. So we have a big bowl that we're going to run it with some cold water, and we're just going to shave them with a mandolin. Now,
And we're not going to cut ourselves.
promise, you kind of want to do thinner the better. And there's some cool recipes that, you know, I've learned about online. if you soak it with like 2/3 of white vinegar, 8 cups of water, it actually allows the drink to be, or not the drink, I'm sorry, I just saw Kyo grab his cocktail. But it allows your chips to actually be crispier, which I'm a big fan of. So we're gonna start it like this. See how thin that is. That's actually kind of perfect.
Is that the thinnest setting or the second setting?
Second setting. So
let's see.
Lying them paper thin. Actually, that looks good. So pretty thin. This is a Target mandolin. Kind of.
There's a funny story behind that mandolin. I came down to Illinois one weekend and we needed a mandolin. I was bringing the one that we already had. And
maybe too thin? No, that's good.
And I totally forgot it, so we had to go buy a new one.
Oh, show them the one that we actually got, right? That one looks really good.
Oh, the wood one?
Yeah, this is the one we actually used to do.
We actually like this one better than the wood one we got.
Yeah,
the wood one's harder to clean.
We did it with, we made tostones, right?
Yep.
Or plantain chips.
Yep.
It was one of those. I love that Kale, my lovey, is so like inspired with making Spanish food with me. And like when we first started doing it, it was such a cool experience because like we were like, oh, plantain chips. Let's not buy them out of a bag. Let's just make them for homemade. And oh, we're gonna make ceviche with it, and kind of mixed my cultures together, and ended up being really freaking cool. All right.
So now we have this little guard here so we don't slice our hands off.
And done. So yeah, these look really good. Look at that.
So we're going to actually start putting these into a bowl because we got to rinse them and then soak them for about 25, 30 minutes.
The trick is too, like when you're doing these, you want to soak them and the water is eventually going to be clear, right? So you can see that the starch is kind of already building up on this mandolin. Oh, some of these are going to be kind of poopy. We could take these out. But some of these, you're gonna notice like the liquid kind of forming on here, and that's the starch, right?
Try some.
Wanna try some? Cool. So while Levy's doing that, I'm also gonna get our chopping board for caramelizing our onions. So you're gonna use about 3, like pretty full onions. And while Kale's doing that, I'm gonna just kind of, see, yellow onions. You want something, no red, no white, yellow onions, because they're sweeter. So while he's doing that, I will start peeling these really quick.
How many chips do we want?
All the chips in the world. Chips for at least 2 days so we can watch the game and I can sing to Rihanna when she plays for halftime. I'm so excited for that. Man, Shane, love the shirt. Aww.
We got them from our good pals and viewers, Jeff and Deanna.
They're so sweet. It was one of the best gifts, literally, that somebody has ever gotten us for the show. And I wish they were able to watch us today, but that means that we have to wear it again.
Yep.
I'm going to grab another chopping block real quick, actually.
Okay.
So I can start chopping up these onions. And so the cool thing about cutting up these onions, everyone, it's kind of a rough chop, so you don't really have to make it too pretty, needless to say. But I do recommend having it uniform so your onions are not, how would you say, cooking uneven. So basically I cut the tip off, and while Kale's doing that, I cut the tip off, and then I went ahead and
We should have to set up a second camera here.
cut it in half. Oh yeah, that might be a nice idea. Bloop. So I love our sink because it has a garbage disposal, and it has changed my life.
This is going to be a lot of chips.
Yeah. So if you live nearby, you're probably going to get some chips unless I eat them all tonight and tomorrow. But I could definitely see that happening, right?
Yeah, that's way too thick. I just tried the other setting, so it's got to be that one.
So
It's got to be 2.
the one thing too, everyone, I want to say is like when I'm cutting my onion, I'm cutting off this part, right, where the stem actually grows out, not in, because you want to be able to hold the onion together, right? So when you're slicing it, you're not sliding around, it's going all over the place, because that can kind of be dangerous to your fingers. I definitely have had an episode where, well, I've cut the crap out of my hand, and that did not feel good at all. Tim, don't slice your finger. How? Yeah.
Tim knows about slicing his finger.
I think I've heard that story.
I almost did.
Levy, there is literally a hand guard. What are
I
you
thought
doing?
I did. I can't slice it going back the other way.
So, anybody watching the game tomorrow? Anybody excited about the game tomorrow? What is what
Commercials.
Commercials, right? I'm with you on that.
Okay, I think that's enough chips.
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
That's so many chips, you guys.
All right, so we're gonna swap places. Love's gonna soak them and rinse them while I finish chopping these. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna shove all this stuff in the garbage disposal.
Oh, actually, you know what? Can I see that mandolin? I'm just gonna mandolin the onions.
Oh yeah.
Bling, bling, bling.
You know what's weird is this camera is working just fine. See?
Yeah, it's just the other ones.
Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse these. And you can see the water is pretty cloudy.
This is just like the only tedious part, I guess I would say, right? Like, just like the chopping.
It's kind of like when you rinse rice.
So why do you rinse rice?
Because it gets rid of the starchiness.
Exactly. Science. And if you want like a more of like a less mushier rice or like squishy rice, that's the best way to do it. Unfortunately, I'm still not the best rice cooker.
What does this say?
I got Amy to make Puerto Rican food, and she never had it before. When we went to Puerto Rico, she was like, whoa, and started figuring out how to change. Right? I'm here for Kelsey Brothers tomorrow. I'm obsessed with them. You know what? So, first thing, starting off with Puerto Rican food. It is the food of
Who's the
soul.
Kelsey brothers?
I will say there's nothing like eating a big bowl of rice, a pastele, some acapuria. Oh my God. And then holidays, all I can look forward to is drinking coquito, and Lovey loves it.
Oh my God, it's so strong.
Yeah, it's like the secret punch.
It is.
And
it's
we get
death
to all
punch.
really see each other in the, oh my God, I'm crying. Yeah, this is happening. Woohoo! My abo.
What is this for?
Huh?
What's the onion for?
Caramelized onions.
Oh yeah.
French onion dip.
Hey guys, we're making caramelized onions. I remember what we're doing in this show. Okay, because now you can see how the water's running clear. That's when I can just dump it one more time. And we're gonna soak them, right?
No, you're gonna pat them dry so that tray that we got prepped for,
Yeah, but why would we pat them dry and then soak them?
fair enough. I don't know. So here, we have 2/3 cup of vinegar. And we're just gonna dump them in there, like that. And you have to use ice cold water, right? And we're gonna let this soak for 30 minutes.
Put a piece of bread in your mouth. Kelsey brothers are playing tomorrow. One brother on each team. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Oh. So.
Okay, so those are soaking. I'm gonna put these somewhere.
Put them in the fridge. Stay cold. Hey
Excuse
Siri,
me. I'm recovering from a
start a 30-minute timer.
little cold.
So now we're gonna soak those French fries for 30 minutes. Well, Siri's gonna tell us when to. And then, oh, love, do you want to oil up that pan real quick so we can dump all these onions in there?
Yes.
Thanks. You're the best. Team.
The little one, right, or the big one?
The big one to the left. So for this steak sandwich.
What do you want? A medium?
Yeah, I thought it was on.
Yeah, it was on low.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, maybe put it on medium, please.
Okay.
So the steak that you could use, we're just using a sirloin cut. Just because, you know, we're gonna cook it, cut it up real quick. It's a pretty tender piece. We're gonna cook to about medium rare. But you could also use perhaps like a ribeye. I wouldn't use like you could use a filet. That's what Gordon Ramsay uses, of course. But I don't know if we want to.
But we have filet. They're just chopped fillets already.
No, they're sirloins.
Oh, I thought they were fillets.
No,
Oh.
sirloins.
Wait.
Where? All good though. So now, what I'll do is bring the onions over, and this cool device that I literally use for everything. Hold on, let's pull it. All right, we'll use it right here. Yeah. So this device, another great Target purchase. You could use it to chop stuff. We use it for pasta. You use it to scoop stuff up. Use it to literally, let me grab my ingredients and bloop.
Yep.
Or when we're making gnocchi and cutting it up, this is literally a game changer. If you don't have one, you should buy one.
Okay, so we're gonna put that in.
Now, putting all of the onions in. Oh, yep, that sounds good. And then we're just gonna cook these for about maybe 30 minutes till they're nice and brown. I'm also gonna throw a little clove of garlic in there. Cause why not? Literally, why not?
Tim has one of those, yes. They're awesome.
At the same point, you wanna make sure you cook this on a lower heat, because if you cook this at a high heat, you might notice that they'll burn, and well, burnt onions don't taste very good. I'm not gonna salt it, and I'm not gonna add any pepper. I'm just gonna wait to the end to do all of my seasoning. But yeah, using a mandolin, you get that nice even cut, or if you're freehanding it, just make sure they're not massive chunks versus very itty bitty chunks.
And you can't caramelize onions too quickly either, right?
No, it's a low and slow process. The one thing too that I actually like to do, and I do this a lot when Kayla and I are just cooking at home and it's dinner and I'm waiting for something to roast in the oven, I will cook down a little like garlic sauce or onion sauce, and I put a little white wine in it. And the reason why I do that, because it helps expedite the caramelizing process, because there's like natural residual sugars in there, and it is freaking awesome. Oh, I got some onions over there. Let's do that. Bloop, bloop. All right, so while that's going, let me grab a quick clove of garlic, and I'm gonna smush 2 in there.
Yeah, smush that garlic.
I'm smushing.
I think this is one of my new favorite drinks.
It's so good, right? Yeah.
I want to taste the Benedictine to see what it tastes like by itself.
Let's do a taste test for you.
What's up, Nelly and Nelly's mom?
Hey, what's up? So, Lovey and I are deciding tomorrow if we should do steak sandwiches with chips again, or if we should just do pizza. Or we should do steaks with homemade mac and cheese, because I've been really craving mac and cheese.
Oh my god. Mac and cheese pizza.
What? If we do that, we're not making it to the halftime. It's just not going to happen.
Excuse me, sorry.
Maybe Lovey should take a nice little slug of the rye by itself to help that little cold he's got going on. All right, cool. So I'm going to throw some of this garlic in there, and I'm going to tell you, this house is going to smell so freaking good.
Did we say what the onions were for?
The French onion dip.
We said that?
Yeah.
I listen.
I need to give him another Monte Carlo. All right, stirring it up. So this is actually a pretty nice process. So we have the oven preheating, right?
Ooh.
And we also have our steaks sitting out. We put them out, let them dry on a paper towel, but not for too long, because we want to get them to room temp. And then.
What's the word of the day? Mac and cheese with bacon. Oh my god, yes. Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, this is a great cocktail.
This is really good.
I'm very happy. So I guess.
I'm gonna start making the relish.
Okay.
So.
Hit it off, love.
The relish is basically, where's our red onion? I need to get on this camera. It's a half a red onion. So that's that. So it's going to be kind of like a sweet and spicy relish. It's going to be red onion, tomato, cherry tomato, it calls for chili peppers. We couldn't find like the red chili pepper, so we got a red jalapeno, and then it also calls for sherry vinegar, but we're gonna use white wine vinegar just to give that kind of balance out the sweetness of the tomatoes with a little bit of acidity.
So So they do say white wine vinegar, pardon me, tends to have a little bit more acidity in it, right? It's like a 6% for the acid content. So sherry is going to be a little bit sweeter. Now, I'm sure Love and I are going to just put a bunch in there because we love the high acid. And when you're doing something with the sauce that we're actually using, it's going to be a mayo and ground mustard sauce. That's going to have a nice little creamy element to it. So I feel like for us, we're just like, oh yeah.
Oh my God, my eyes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the onions are hot today.
Woo!
All right, I'm going to go ahead
It
and
hurts.
I'm going to start preheating that pan for him.
Holy cow.
Don't cry.
Woo!
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm moving the oven down to 400. Is that okay?
No, we need a 450.
450? Okay, never
Yes,
mind.
thank you.
I changed.
Woo!
I lied. We're going back.
So I'm just gonna rough chop this chili because it'll kind of juice and give its flavors. We're gonna cook these two things together first. Wow.
So, are you okay?
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
It hurts. So, one other thing that you could do in case
Touchdown. Who touchdown?
If
It's
you
tomorrow.
if you notice your onions are starting to stick to the bottom of your pan, you can add a little water. And this is kind of like a technique that they use to like deglaze your pot or your pan, and that'll help them from not burning, because that's not good. So shout out to Amy and Valenta for making Philly sandwiches at their house.
Oh yeah, that looked amazing.
Because that looked like sweet home. Oh my God. And this is definitely like an inspiration. It was funny because we were talking about making steak sandwiches all week, and then you guys buy a
Apparently you're
skillet.
supposed to wet the knife before you cut onions, and then your eyes don't burn.
Oh. Wow.
That's what your dad said.
So funny story. Wait, flip the camera.
Wow.
So funny story. Oh, where's Laura's goggles?
Oh, the onion goggles.
Oh my gosh. Let me find them.
We have onion goggles.
Thanks to Laura. Oh my gosh, I feel like they're in here somewhere. Oh, well, it's a little late. But when I used to work at this restaurant called Kona Grill in Oak Brook, I had a chef, Murillo, and he was a funny guy. But we used to go through so many onions that he'd sit there with bags and bags of onions and cutting them. He would put plastic wrap over his face, keeping his nose and his mouth open, put his cap over. He was bald, so the plastic wrap just stuck to his head. But that was his way of safety goggles to not allowing the onions hit his eyes. And he was always smiling, whereas everyone else in that restaurant would be crying. It was literally, I wish I could take a photo
Need
of
a
it.
bigger kitchen. Yeah, I know. Where's all our stuff? Okay, so the relish. We are going to start by this pan is getting there.
Looks like Lovey needs another drink.
Woo, yes.
So should I do the same thing? Should I do split Ingo
Yes.
and Peychaud's?
Do the same thing.
Same
It was
thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put olive oil, and you can be generous with your olive oil in here because it's gonna make that paste kind of relishy business. I'm gonna scoop up our
Relishy business.
our peppers and onion, and that's gonna go in. Maybe the onion will get rid of my stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Absolutely trying that next time with cutting onions.
What, putting plastic wrap on your eyeballs?
I'm not sure if it was the plastic wrap or if it was the
Wetting your knife.
Yeah, the wetting your knife thing.
Yeah, good call.
So that's going. We're gonna give these a little stir.
They're looking good though, I'll tell you that. I'm so excited. I love French onion dip. I'll tell you.
I've never made it like this from scratch.
I've never either, so I'm really excited. And I love chips. So the cool thing too, what you could do with chips is that we're just gonna garnish them with just classic salt and pepper. But, I mean, you could get like any sort of like barbecue rub and garnish them. As long as you, like say anything you would like rub your meat with before you smoke it, right? So like, we did that with French fries. Where we made, because I really love checker French fries, and I was really craving like a Cajun style, like salty fry that had like the spices with like paprika and whatnot. So we made our own, and boy, let me tell you, it was good. It was good, good, good. They weren't exactly like, you know, Checkers French fries, which R.I.P. I only think a few are around, but I was like, this is close to it. And whenever we can find the bags around at the grocery stores, we get them. I don't care if I have French fries in the freezer already. We're getting a bag of Checker fries. They're the best.
Funny story is, well, not really funny, but just a story. The first time that I came over to your parents' place in Berwyn, we had Checkers fries and pizza.
And it's the best. So if you're from Chicago, you know why it's the best French fry ever.
There's Checkers in Milwaukee, but there may be like 2 of them, and I've never been to them.
I don't even know where they're at.
They're in places where
we just don't go to.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, these onions look good. I'm gonna lower this heat a little bit because I noticed they're starting to stick more. I kind of want to keep them down. Yeah, guys, this looks really, really, really good. So in the midst of that too, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping up my green onion and my parsley. So you're gonna use about, they say 2 tablespoons, but I feel like Levy and I are pretty liberal on our herbs. We love, love, love using fresh herbs. So I'm gonna go a little bit heavier, and I already rinsed this, and I don't know if you guys do this at home, but if you get a cup, like right when you get your groceries, submerge it in water, rinse it, clean it, dry it, so then all you gotta do is just grab it and
Athenian Room Greek fries are the best I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
So Athenian Room is actually, it's right in Lincoln Park where I used to live, and they have really, really, really freaking good food there. It's been around for, I don't know, ever. And now it's just a trendy spot for people to go. It's seriously just this corner Greek restaurant. They do really good gyro. You walk in and it smells and tastes like home already before you even order your food. The tables are really close together. The servers are old school, and everyone's just really nice. Or they're just yelling at the other employees in a different language. You have no idea what they're saying. So,
okay, I'm gonna chop some tomatoes because I need to get those in.
All right, so let me just chop.
This is garnish, right? Oh,
No,
this is for our dip.
This is for the dip. So I'm grabbing a bundle. Again, recipe calls for two tablespoons, but we're gonna go more. So I just got equal parts chives and equal parts parsley. And I'm just rough chopping them. Doesn't have to be pretty. It's dip going on your chips. And again, you could even put this on a sandwich. I would say that would be really good. All right, we're gonna do that.
And when you chop your chive, make sure you chop at the skinny end first, because the skinny end is where all the flavor is.
Not by the roots.
Not by the roots. As you go down the chive stalk, you lose flavor as you get towards the root.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do that.
My guess for halftime show, Jay-Z, Eminem.
Aww, I saw Eminem at Lollapalooza.
I don't think Jay-Z, because I think Jay-Z had a beef with didn't Jay-Z and Beyonce have a beef with the Super Bowl?
Well, I don't know.
I thought there was some sort of beef with them. I don't think Jay-Z. Maybe
Jay-Z
Eminem.
is on a whole nother whack level with his...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to chop some tomatoes, because these got to go with... Woo! Okay.
So while Levy's doing that, we have kind of like a delicate process here, right? We're cooking some delicate items, the onions for the French onion dip, and then he's frying up his onions and peppers for the relish. So
these tomatoes are going just in half because we're going to start getting them blistering. It's going to get all their tomato juices out. The sweetness is going to come out. A little bit of acidity with these tomatoes. You're going to squish them so all the juices come out. We're going to get a nice relish in.
I guess it's also optional too, right? You don't have to do a pepper in here. So if you don't want it to be spicy, you don't have to cook a pepper.
I say it's definitely not optional. A pepper is always mandatory.
And that's because Lovey is
So these are going in.
crazy about spice. Oh, we gotta flip it. Other one.
Oh no!
Oh
I
no!
hit the wrong button.
Oh no! I added some more water to the onions because I noticed they started to stick. And Levy's gonna shake that off. And usually we don't share the same utensil, but because we're kind of cooking similar ingredients.
So we're gonna let these we're gonna let these start to blister. And once they start to blister a little bit, we're going to squish them.
Sis, the shirts, LOL. Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you, everyone. That lobster was so good. Like, I was so impressed with how Kale and I came through and really made.
Hold on, they can't see us.
Oh yeah. Like, there was lobster goonk all over the cupboards, but it was totally worth
Lobster
it.
goonk?
Goonk or gunk. Oh, I don't even know. Your apron's falling.
Love is crazy and Polish. Yeah, my apron's falling.
But I will tell you, I'm definitely gonna do that again because I'm talking to a lot of like the chefs in the Milwaukee area, and they're telling me about these like lobster promos that they do where you can get a whole lobster just under 2 pounds for $15, and I'm like, yes, I will buy 5 of them, and Levy, Barley, and I will destroy them. Barley's never had lobster, and he was actually quite a fan. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good experience. Plus that sauce. The asparagus sauce, that little touch of basil on it. We ended up making English peas and throwing that asparagus cream sauce on it, and it was like the best leftover. I'm like, wow, that's the cool thing about this cooking show. We make an abundance of things, and then we have leftovers, and we're like, how else can we cook things up? Maybe that's the next thing we do.
So this thing has a timer on it. You got to keep resetting the fryer. We also filled it to the fill line this time.
Oh, so if you haven't seen that episode, everyone,
We clipped it. Go look when I spilled the fryer juice everywhere.
it's definitely a must to watch because when Levy and I made, sticky ribs for the first time, and I watched him fill the deep fryer up, and he went ahead and filled it up to the rim and was frying ribs. And it overflowed all down to the bottom of the floor, all over the cupboard. It was fun.
So if you guys can see this here, we are just, since the tomatoes are starting to blister, I'm just going to start squishing them. That's going to bring out their juices, bring out the sweetness.
It looks really good, everyone. It smells really nice, too.
We'll squish the tomatoes.
Now, while you're doing that, do you want me to chiffonade the basil?
Sure.
So, we cut some basil from our hydroponic.
You want to hit 3 on the...
Yep. And same technique I always do. I lay them flat and then I roll them. Cut the stems off. And then I will just do a rough top. Thin slices, chiffonade. And this is just kind of a fanning way of doing it. So I'm going to put this back in the bowl and toss them in the fridge to keep them nice and chilled. At the same point, while he's doing that too, I'm going to grab sour cream and mayo. Now, we already portioned them out just to make things a little bit easier for us. So you're going to use 2 cups of sour cream and then a 1/4 cup of mayo. And I'm just gonna mix my mayo into the bowl.
These are little slippery little bastards.
Are they like splooching everywhere?
I'm trying to squish every single one.
Oh no. Let them break them down a little bit. Let it cook down
Yeah.
a smidge more. Here, use the... So another cool thing too, if you have a high temp spatula.
And then, big thing with this one, don't be afraid of the olive oil because it's gonna just make it nice and thick.
If you have a high temp spatula, you can get the corners so you don't get any burnt ends. That's only good in barbecue, eating pork. So get those corners and fold it over. Whoop.
Oh no!
Oh no, is right. Whoop. Good thing my fingers can handle the heat. So get those corners, fold it in, fold it in. That's always nice. Perfect. So back
And
to
then
my
this one we can salt quick.
back to my program. I'm just mixing the mayo and the sour cream together. And then I'm not going to put my herbs in right away because I actually want to be able to put that at the very end to keep them nice, bright, and green and do a little bit of a garnish. So I'm just folding this in. I will do a little bit of salt in here. And then put this back in the fridge to let it set. I still need those onions to keep going. It's going to be a very last minute process. Fold, fold, fold. It's like you're making frosting. This kind of looks like buttercream. Oh.
Speaking of buttercream, someone's birthday is coming up.
Whose birthday? Woo!
I don't
Bing, 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 bing,
know.
bing. Time to get some horns.
What?
Like party horns.
Oh.
Air horns. Hey, that might be an idea. All right, that's going back in the fridge. Now.
So one thing we're gonna do, like I said, with this relish, we are going to do a little bit of white wine vinegar to offset the sweetness with a little bit of acidity.
Relish looks amazing. Love. I think we could take it out now, right?
Nope, it's gotta sit and chill for a little bit.
Do you want me to grab a bowl for you?
Sure, but it's gonna just kind of boom shakalaka for a little bit.
Boom chakalaka for a little bit. All right, so while Lovey's boom chakalaka over there, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna make our spread for our sandwich. And this is actually kind of a pretty easy one. You can get whatever kind of mustard you want. You could do a creamy mustard or a ground mustard. We prefer whole ground mustard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then mayo, you could use whatever kind of mayo you want. Hellmann's, whatever you have in your cupboard. So essentially you're gonna do 2 tablespoons. Well, knowing Kayla and I, we're gonna be like, let's do another one.
Just showing everyone the onions.
Oh, thanks. Oh yeah. Let's do another one. I think it's time for us to get some more mayo. So I'm gonna do double that because that didn't look like enough. Knowing us, I'm like, we're saucy people over here. Now,
While she's doing that, I'm gonna salt the steak.
this is an easy process. So you just literally do equal parts of both. And then I'm more of a mustard fan, so I'm gonna go a little heavy on it. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the tang, I like the spice. And then that's it. You mix it up. That's the cool thing about this recipe. It's very simple.
Just salt and pepper on the steak. Those are gonna go on fairly soon.
So
We're gonna start heating up our cast iron pan because the one thing you don't want to heat up a cast iron pan too quickly.
yeah, it's a low and slow process. And then that's your fancy sauce for your steak sandwich. I'm pretty fancy about that. I'm feeling really excited about that actually. Now, the next thing is, so because we're gonna get the steak sandwich ready and going, you're just gonna need some fresh herbs and garlic. Right, Lev?
Yes, do you want to put the basil in the relish?
All right, so let me go grab that. That's in the fridge.
Oh, basil's in the fridge, guys.
Basil, as Gordon Ramsay would say. Basil.
We're gonna put the basil in the relish.
Bloop. Oh, that looks so pretty. Boop. Maybe a little more.
Warming up the...
Let's do it all. The basil, that looks... Yeah, that smells good. That smells really good.
The relish?
Yeah, that smells really freaking good. Okay.
Relish can go into a bowl.
Oh, we're gonna dump her in a bowl? Okay,
Yep.
cool. May I get the splooch?
Spatula.
The spooch. The splooch. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So the cool technique I have is that when
That drink is strong.
I know. I'm like one and done. Nighttime.
Woo! Let's go to bed.
Steak sandwich, and then I'm watching a movie and going to bed.
More like turning the movie on and falling asleep 5 minutes in.
On the couch, yeah. That's what happens. That's our life.
So guys, I'm gonna start our grill right here. You can see kinda over here, because this is what is going to brown our bread. We're gonna get some nice grill marks on our bread.
So I have some fresh thyme, and we went ahead and this is something you just dump in there. and this is actually really cool. It smells good the moment you open it, and then you're gonna grab a clove of garlic, right, Lev?
Nope.
Oh, that's right. You cut it in half.
Cut it in half, and you just stick it down in the pan.
It's actually kind
And
of
it
a
smells
cool
really good.
process, though, I will say.
Because we're going to sear the steak on the cast iron, and then we're going to throw it in the oven.
Oh yeah, these onions are looking mighty fine. You know, I think I might throw a little white wine in it just to be a little sassy. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Since we have a gallon of it.
Okay, so don't disrespect me. Hold on. What camera do I put on the big one?
Right here.
Or this one. So, this liter is probably as big as, yep, my whole arm. And the reason why I convinced my husband to buy this, because it's like, what, $9? And cooking wine is so essential.
It is.
You cook it with everything. And it just makes your flavor taste good. And you just, how many sauces do I make with this at home?
No, it's true.
Like
So
yes,
when we cook our steak, we're going to do some oil, but I'm also going to do a little butter in there as well.
all right, oh yeah, I think after this touch, these are gonna break down really nicely. Oh yeah, they're already starting to break down nice. Perfect. Yep, this makes me happy.
Butter's going in with the cast iron pan.
Oh, yep, this looks good.
But remember, you can't hold the cast iron pan with your hand unless you don't have any senses on your hand anymore.
Don't do that.
So we mix a little butter, we do a little olive oil in there too. So we have the juices to baste the steak in,
All right.
and to also pick up all the flavors of the herbs.
So I think it might be time. One thing we haven't done, Levy, is try this focaccia bread.
We need to make the chips.
We do.
We can't start making the steak. What are we doing?
Oh, I don't know. Pause. Pause. All right, hold up.
You guys, we're making chips.
Hey Siri, how much longer on the timer? We're jumping ahead.
There's a 30-minute timer with 1 minute and 37
Oh,
seconds
perfect
to go.
timing.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
I'm going to turn down the cast iron.
Where's the chips at?
You guys, we're smart.
Where did you put the chips at?
They're over here.
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So we're going to drain these chips.
Here, let's put them in a strainer so you don't.
No, I just drain it. It's all good. You
Okay.
guys can't see.
We're funny today. You know what? It's been a interesting.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. Yeah. No, literally, it's been a week.
We were at the store today, and I was like literally
Just driving. I thought.
cashed.
I thought Lovey was gonna kill somebody.
So what we're doing right here is we are just going to pat these chips dry.
Wow, they feel different too. Can't you tell?
Yeah, they do.
They're just not starchy. So we're gonna make a layer. And you don't want to. Maybe we do it over here so they can see.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put. We're creating a layer, and the key thing is like you don't want to crowd them, because they honestly, then they're not gonna perform well. And let's be honest, oil and water do not like each other. Okay.
They like each other a little bit.
Well, your skin doesn't like it, so it will bounce back at you and burn you. So I'm gonna put paper
Any
towel.
birthdays in the house? Yes.
We're gonna put paper towels in between them and kind of create a layer of it. And this is when we go very unequal friendly, and it makes me very sad, but it's okay. I understand. The integrity of the chip is very important. Crispy
Holy
chips.
crap, we're making a lot of chips.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We may.
I think we can do some of these after the show. Because
Perhaps.
it's a lot of chips.
So that means we'll have chips for tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna have chips.
Okay, so let's ask everyone. What is everyone's favorite chip? Mine is kettle chips and salt and vinegar chips.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Levy, you could put some more in there. Okay. Nacho cheese Doritos.
Yes.
Nacho cheese Doritos with hot sauce.
Just not, yeah, but not also just nacho cheese Doritos.
What about flaming hot Cheetos with nacho cheese?
Yeah, but I mean, I just like the chips.
Nacho cheese on flaming hot Cheetos, that gives me the best heartburn, and it reminds me of childhood. All right, so while Levy's doing that, I'm actually gonna flip the camera around real quickly. And I'm gonna just kind of show you the onions real quick. You see they're nice and gold. I think they're perfect for our dip. All right, so I'm gonna take them off the heat and allow them to cool. You could see they're nice and mushy, and not mushy in the wrong way, but they're just tender, right? So let me take them off
Chili
the heat.
cheese Fritos. Valente said ghetto. I love it. Funyuns, baked barbecue.
Barbecue, yum. Oh, you know what? Let's dump this water out of this bowl. Pardon me. So now I'm gonna put the onions into my little discard bowl, and I'm gonna plop them into the freezer real quick because I need them to get cold before I put them in that sour cream.
Oh yeah, because otherwise it's gonna curdle it.
Yeah, it'll get kind of weird, and we don't want to do that.
Nobody likes weird sour cream,
No.
except
All right.
weirdos.
So let's go ahead and we're gonna do which one's 2? How do you do?
What do you mean?
Nope, that one.
What are you
That
doing?
one? That one? Okay, cool. We're gonna do that one. I'm just being silly. I'm playing with things. So cool. Lovey is letting those chips.
Okay, we're ready to go. We're ready to chip.
We're ready to chip?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm kind of scared right now. So
I'm not.
we have this big device right here. And this is where we're gonna actually layer our chips on and salt them. So it's actually kind of a cool process. So chips are nice and dry. The oil is not gonna fight back.
It's hot. My thumb.
I got it.
I got it.
You gotta hold the plastic part.
I know. I got it.
You goofball.
Hurts. Okay.
So this is a teamwork effort. So you're gonna lift the fryer up.
Yep.
And then you're gonna lay the chips in. Okay. Don't overcrowd and make sure
Just
they're-
overcrowded a little bit.
No, don't be impatient. This is a tedious process, and
How long do they take?
we're gonna see. The batch says 5 minutes, but I think
Okay, is that good?
that's good.
Okay, let's do it. Chip. Chip.
Ah,
Chips.
cool.
Chips.
I'm gonna shake them a little bit so they can kind of get the vibe going.
Get the vibe going.
They're getting familiar. Here, we're gonna use a fork. Oh, that works too.
Just kind of break them up so they don't stick to each other.
That looks really good, though.
I think we could do more than that at one time.
Well, this is our first batch, so we gotta see how they crisp up. And then I'm gonna have the salt on hand. I'm gonna put it right here. And this is kind of cool. You get a little bowl, you get some salt, boop, 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 boop. Toss her on her. Again, use
We're
your
gonna salt them over the oil?
on the
Oh.
on the paper.
You guys, my I gotta retie my apron.
All those Monte Carlos are getting you hands off. Speaking of that, I am gonna make another one. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a bouffe curry. So, how can I flip it left? Well,
Oh,
which one?
hit 1 on the keyboard and then 2 on the mixer.
1, and then 2.
1.
Oh.
Oh no, we do 3. We do this.
All right, cool. There we go. So, I'm gonna make a bouffe curry, and if you don't know what a bouffe curry is, it's actually a super great cocktail, very popular in New Orleans, and it's basically kind of a similar concept of the Monte Carlo, with the exception that you are gonna add cognac, which we don't have cognac because cognac is only produced in France, and well,
And we don't have it.
we don't have it.
You can buy it, but we just don't have it.
Yeah, we just don't have it. And this is a last minute thing, and I was just like, oh, I really want a bouffe curry. So we're gonna use a brandy, which is pretty much brandy stems from cognac because it's distilled from wine. There's a whole long schmank story on it. You're gonna do a little bit of the Coquille sweet vermouth, and
I'm
then
dumping the first batch of chips out, guys.
oh wow, that looks good. Oh, salt it up.
I will. I got it.
Let me help you. Oh, that looks good. Yay!
Okay.
Now, okay, back to it, and then you're gonna split. You go a little heavy on the Ango and the pesto, so you do 2 dashes each. So there's a lot of steps in this one, but when you drink it, you're like, I get why. This tastes good. So again, this is a New Orleans classic, kind of like the Pim's Cup.
Pimp's Cup.
Pim's Cup, as well as the Mint Juniper, the Hurricane.
Mint julep.
Mint Julep, pardon me.
You guys don't tell Jazz that I'm doing more than we did last time.
Uh-oh. I see you in the camera.
Oh yeah.
I am watching.
I think we can do more.
Oh, of course. Just don't like...
If you can do a little bit, you can always do more.
If it blows up, I might be a little scared. Just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
But it's okay. I trust you. I trust you. This cooking show is based off of trust. Oh no, I'm scared. All right, so we have all of our ingredients in there with the exception of the pechos. I'm doing another one. Those are kind of skimpy. Our Ango, boop, boop. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my ice. It's also gonna still be served on a rocks glass.
No, I'm not eating chips. I'm gonna need to cook a little longer.
May I have a large ice cube, please?
Mm-hmm.
And then stir, 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 stir. I'm gonna put this one back. Oh, I just made that one. Is that ready? Probably not. Oh, no. Actually, no, this one's good. That one's good. Never mind. Got it. We're good. So.
And they taste good. They just need to cook a little longer.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and pour my cocktail onto the large cube. And then, same thing, gonna go ahead and garnish it with a lemon twist. Oh yeah. That looks good.
Oh yeah.
And then if you want to fancy it, I'm kind of fancying it right now, but I really love maraschino cherries. You don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna do it because I really love them. Maraschino cherries, if you haven't had them, you need to have them in your house. They're good with old fashions, they're good with the last word, and they're good on top of vanilla ice cream. I actually think Ben & Jerry's makes an ice cream with maraschino cherries.
Do they?
And then you sell
Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers, love.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
You're going to like it.
That is good. I like this one better, but it's good.
I'm excited.
Whoa, what's like the vanilla flavor in there?
Brandy.
Whoa, it really tastes like vanilla.
It's sweet.
Wow, okay.
It's good. All right, cool.
Chippies.
Chippies. Bloop, 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 bloop. Shake her up, shake her up.
I've just been kind of moving them around like this.
That's good.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, sorry. I'm just excited. Okay, I haven't had a chip yet, so.
I think they just need to cook longer.
Wow.
No? They're good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because once they cooled off, they harden up.
I think these are ready.
Think so?
100%.
Okay.
Wow, that's good. Ah!
You want to bring that over here?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm busy.
From that last batch, there's like 0 chips left.
Allow me to put some salt on here. Well, that's a lot of salt in that one. Oops. So the reason why you want to salt them right away while they're hot, because that's when the
They'll
salt
stick.
will stick, because it's like a magnet. It's wet. And then once they dry out, that's it. You're good.
So I think we just need to be able to slice the potatoes more evenly, because we're having one side that's not as even.
That's fine. Hey, this is the first time ever doing it.
I know, we need to get one of those like special potato slicers.
That's a good call. All right. Okay, so we're also going to ask the fun question. If you are getting a bag of chips and you need a dip, what are you going to dip your chips in? Go.
It always used to be French onion dip,
French onion dip. Okay, cool.
but now it's Valentina.
And and that's why you're the best husband ever. Mine's always been Valentina hot sauce, Tabasco, or not Tabasco, Louisiana hot sauce, or yellow mustard. The yellow or
I've
the
never
butter.
dipped my chips in mustard.
Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best. If you don't have a stain.
Taco dip. Oh, taco dip.
Oh yeah, taco dip is good. Okay, so while Levy is going ahead and actually frying those chips, I think I'm gonna go ahead and explore on our.
I'm gonna start the steak now.
I'm gonna explore on our focaccia bread. I just want to cut into it.
Yes, do that.
I'm really excited about it. I feel like this is a moment we've been waiting for, and it looks.
I just want to point out there that we've made this bread before, but I think I bought the wrong yeast
That's okay.
because this is gluten-free with Caputo flour.
Which is actually really good. We were posting about it earlier. Let's see.
How is it?
Levy, that looks good.
Are we gonna be able to make the sandwich out of it?
Well, let's try it. Let's see.
It's good.
Oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, it looks great. Look at that. Nice and fluffy.
Where's my little?
It's not as high as we need it to be.
In the middle, it might be. Cut it through the middle.
Okay.
No, just cut it straight through the middle. Where'd my scooper go?
Your scooper? I don't know.
You guys, what did I do with my scooper? Barley, what
Let's
did you
see.
do with my scooper? Oh, I did it. I just put it right here.
No, I think it's still too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
will
okay.
We can make bruschetta tomorrow. Game on. Oh yeah. You guys, you see that? This is some good ass bread.
So I used the wrong yeast, unfortunately, and it didn't temper, it didn't proof before the bake.
It should have some more holes in it.
It should be probably about 2 times taller.
But damn, that's good. Okay, here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna dip this bread in this like relish.
Already?
Yeah, why not?
I love vacation bread.
Mmm! Oh my god!
Is that good?
We just invented something!
Is it good?
This is a good dip.
Wait, hold on.
Here. Wow!
Oh my god! You guys, holy shit.
Yep.
Woo!
Ever since becoming celiac, life has been weird, but my Levy has made it exceptional. And when he goes as far as making me homemade bread, yes. Now that relish with the bread, game changing. That relish, I feel like I could put it on anything. I feel
It's
like
really good.
it would be good on vegetables, it'd be good on chicken.
Okay, you guys,
It'd be good on a
this pan is
charcuterie
ready to
piece.
go. The steaks are ready.
All right,
Steaks are going in.
I'm on chip duty. Chip duty it is.
Chip duty. We're gonna flip it around to the steak so we see the steak happening. I'm gonna put in quick the garlic. Garlic and some thyme. We're gonna start getting the watch out,
Watch out.
the flavors from that in there.
Now, while Levy's doing that, I did go ahead and after those chips dried out, I went ahead and put them into a metal bowl, and I relined our.
I got this. I got
Okay,
it.
cool. Thank you. I relined our chip frying sheet pan. Ooh, that was hot. So it's all a quick process, so pardon us. We're going a little fast as these steps get a little bit closer, which they normally do at the very end of the process. And I think we were also a little excited about how good that bruschetta was.
The time.
Oh, there's a little bit of moisture in there.
No, it pops.
But I'm telling you, it smells really good.
Oh yeah.
That looks really nice though. Look at that.
There we go. We're gonna flip it.
So the other
We're gonna sear it on this side real quick.
Oh yeah, that color looks nice. You salted it already, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Chippy, chippy, chippies. All right. What other dips do we got on the chat, huh?
No one said any other dips.
No other dips? Oh. Nobody must like the dips.
So what we're gonna do, we're searing this, and then we're gonna put it in the oven for about 8 minutes. But we're gonna put it. See how both sides are kind of nice and seared, getting those juices. And then we're gonna put the garlic in the middle. We're gonna put some of the thyme on there. We're gonna
Let's see this. You might be able to do that.
We're gonna do that.
Do you think we could do that?
Get it on top of there. We're gonna put some more of the thyme in.
So if we do the sandwich, no, that's not.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
And then this is gonna go in the oven at 450.
So we will go
Hey
ahead
Siri,
and
start an 8-minute timer.
while Levy's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this bread going that we bought.
Counting down.
So we're gonna use a ciabatta bread because ciabatta breads are gonna have a crispier exterior. So we do have 2 different types of buns. And he went ahead and actually started preheating our, do you wanna do a quick video on that? Our little,
Yeah, so we have the, you can see right here the, no you can't. We have the little grill, and this is basically just gonna do for our bread. We're gonna get some nice grill marks on that bread. And to do that, we are going to olive oil. And on this one, boom. There we go. Bread's down. Wait, are we just chilling now?
now we just kind of just wait. That's the cool thing about this. Actually, it was a little labor intensive at the beginning, but eventually it was just like, okay, cool.
These chips are actually
Really good.
really good.
Yeah, these are getting browned quick. I think I'm gonna lower the oil just a smidge so it's not burning them.
Cool.
So here, let me discard them off to the side. There you go, love. Do you want to put those in?
Here we go.
Nope.
And then we'll do our last batch.
This is exciting.
Of chippies.
Cool. What's up? So I'm gonna salt these again. Now we gotta think about what we're gonna do next.
They're
huh?
really salty. Yeah, what do you guys want to see?
So should we do like mac and cheese, a little something comforting? Should we do like, ooh, pork tenderloin with like a naju of some sort?
Or do you guys want to see like a 12-hour smoke?
Ooh, we could do a barbecue episode. That would be super cool.
12 hours.
Cool. You're doing that. I'm gonna mix my French onion dip all together.
You guys can't see, we're doing chips still. Acapulco's.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm down.
Amy, you're in it to win it, girl. I love it. That's a good idea.
We did tostones, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Oh
Okay.
yeah, here comes our dip.
All right, so we're gonna dip it up. Dip it up. So we got our onions. We got our chive and parsley medley. Our sour cream and mayo. So now I'm just gonna dump everything in. And this is when the magic happens. This is when your heart will sing and you're gonna be like, yep, this is good stuff. So mixing that all up together. Now keep in mind I've only added salt to the dip. I'm gonna add my fresh herbs. And we do this at the end because we wanna keep it nice and bright and pretty. This is a big batch of French onion dip. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, yeah, this looks so good.
Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
I'm kind of feeling maybe a little bit of paprika on it. What do you say?
I don't think so. Let's see. Nope. That's French onion dip.
Wow!
Woo! That is French onion dip. Holy cow.
That is so good.
You guys.
Oh my god. Yep, I'm happy. All right, I'm putting
Do not buy Dean's French onion dip anymore.
I'm gonna put that back in the fridge.
Holy cow.
We're gonna turn the love back onto these breads. Let's see. Still toasting. Still toasting. All right, we're still toasting. Okay, cool. Going. That is like.
Put some of these chips in that bowl.
I thought I made some pretty good ones. Then I had one in Puerto Rico. Yep. You know, I'm telling you, you kind of question yourself when you travel and you eat food in a different country and you're just like, wow, this is what it's really like? Like, holy smokes. It gets very exciting, but also kind of competitive, right? Because you're like, I need to do more. I need to do this. I need to do that. That's kind of how I felt when I traveled around the Caribbean and I was like eating like Creole food and like foods with curries and a lot of spices, and I'm like, am I cooking my meat right? Is it tender enough? Like, what am I doing wrong? I need to do more. And sure enough, we went to St. Lucia and we got a bunch of spices, brought them back home, and I was like, this is the game-changing experience. And I loved it. I learned a lot. Okay, so steaks are still doing good, you think?
Yep, I have a timer.
Okay, cool. And so now we're pretty much gonna get everything all set up. This is exciting. Turn it around. All right, so we got our chippy bowl. We can start building that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a big bowl and just bloop, put all the chips in there. Yep, we're gonna eat all of those. I'm gonna start putting my dip in this bowl.
Okay, I've got some more chips.
Chips are coming.
Ready
All
to
right,
go.
Let's go.
Can I get the thingy?
Oh, yep. Bloop, thingy coming.
So we're not doing oily on the ground.
Oily on the ground is not good. All right, and then we're gonna salt this last batch.
Yeah.
Salt them up. Cool. Now I'm gonna put
How we doing? We're getting
Dip.
some lines on there.
dip into the serving bowl.
Steaks, smoking, as usual.
I'm so excited.
So Amy's best friend calls her husband Lovey, and I was like, who does that? All slappy butts.
Aww. That's so sweet. I love that. Oop, okay, I'm making a mess.
Do we have plates?
Yep, plates are out, but
Oh yeah, they're over there. Give me this chippy bowl. Some more chippies in there. The old chippy bowl.
all right, I'm gonna put some more in here. Yep. This French onion dip, oh my god, what if you did like a prime rib sandwich and added a little bit
yeah.
of horseradish in this? Game changing. Yep, that's happening. All right, cool. So now we're gonna serve our sandwiches together, and we're actually gonna put some picks in them, because why not?
Sappy, not slappy. Sappy butt. Not slappy butt.
Who's slapping butts over here?
The old slappy butt.
That sounds about right.
Okay, steaks are done.
They are
Bring them out to
sizzling.
rest for a little bit.
Boom, chakalaka.
They somehow turned. They fell. It's fine.
Boom. Right here, Lovey.
Woo!
All right, so while Lovey's doing that, I'm gonna check on the bread. Still toasting. Cool process. I'm gonna grab some leafy greens. Now, you can do whatever kind of lettuce you want. You could do arugula. You could do like, hey, maybe I'm gonna do a little bib lettuce or green leaf. We're just gonna grab a little salad medley. I'm gonna make little pockets here. And I kind of wanted to do a milder lettuce because we wanted to do something more for some crunch. Now,
If you don't make Honduran enchiladas, I'm gonna delete this account and block the numbers.
oh yeah! Okay, so the story behind this is that Nana used to make she made the best food. Some of the best food growing up. So we have to do it.
I'm gonna eat chips.
We have to do it, love, because there's some like memories of like going to Chicago and like being there in the apartment.
Holy crap, that French onion dip.
Is good, right?
Wow.
So we're gonna have to do it, okay?
That's enough. That's enough lettuce.
Is it too many greens?
Oh my god, how much lettuce are you trying to put on these sandwiches?
A lot. I want some height. But are you down to do some Honduran enchiladas, love, or what?
Yeah.
We're doing it. So we got our mayo and mustard. We have our relish. Let me grab a spoon for this. Stir that up. Yeah, that looks good. Our little beds.
Too much lettuce.
No, cut it out.
Too much lettuce.
Don't be crazy. I'm gonna flip it over real quick. Bloop.
I don't need mine flipped over.
Okay, we don't have to flip yours over. I'm gonna flip mine over. Oh, that's toasty.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we ready to slice the steak?
Do I need to move this?
Yeah.
Oops.
Let's do a little steak slicey poo.
Oopsie daisy. All right, lettuce off to the side. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna eat some dip.
There you go.
Don't mind me.
There's one sandwich. And two sandwich.
That's a little bloody.
It's hot. But this slicer that I got for Christmas
Oh yeah, that one.
is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder who got it for you.
Someone awesome.
All right, so we are gonna build it. So it's kind of a quick process. We're gonna go boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
So let's flip it. So we're gonna grab the mayo sauce. Bloop, bloop. Mayo mustard sauce. This bread is piping hot.
And lettuce.
Lettuce as the base.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
And then we'll do steaky poo.
Steaky poo.
I'm gonna take one for me.
Put some relish on top.
Oh my god, this steak is so good.
I'm gonna kind of
Oh yeah.
and then garnish it on top.
Mm-hmm.
Put that pick on top,
Oh yeah.
and then there we go.
We got one more to go.
One more to go. I might have to eat two sandwiches.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat two.
All right, I'm gonna toast another bread for me.
You just got a little guy.
I got a little bread.
Oh, I forgot to put the lettuce.
Oh no! Reaction, go, go, go. All right,
Oh my god,
Oh.
that is awesome.
that looks delicious. Wow. All right, coming to you, to your left. There you go. We got a his and her sandwich. Oh my gosh. Aw, look how cute. Aw.
Most places will cut ribeye thin and even shaved. Also seen where they put a ribeye in the freezer for 40 minutes or so and then cut it because it will hold.
Ooh, good idea.
Okay,
So, we did it, everyone. I'm gonna try this Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody.
That steak is good.
We are gonna go eat this, cause holy crap.
I'm hungry. Okay. Cheers.
I have a little bit left. A little bit left.
Cheers. Hey, cheers to
Hi.
French
Did I
onion.
make Odd Tweaker? What up, you guys? Even though our audio is messed up tonight, we're about 5 subscribers away from 100.
Yes, I'm so
Get us
excited.
to 100. Let's go.
And honestly, this is fucking good.
We're gonna go eat this, and then we're gonna pass out. Let's be serious.
Barley's excited. All right, let's see if Barley's gonna do a trick for us, guys. Come on, Barley, up, up. Come on. He's gonna come up. Come on.
Is he?
I don't know. We gotta see. No, he's being a good boy. He's sitting for me.
What a good boy.
So you all tell me, or my lovey, what you think about steak sandwiches. What you think about maybe we just do burgers next time. I'm down for that too.
I'm not sure how loud this music is right now, but I've got music going. We'll figure this out. We need to eat food. We'll see you guys later. We love you.
Thank you for following. Thank you for supporting. And honestly, this feels great. I have more to share. Lovey has more to share. We're gonna do some more.
We're gonna make some more chips. We have a bowl going on. We need some more.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.